So for delving, this is how I roll my maps. I like to quality them all up. So I chisel them all. I'll edit this. Then I alchem. Then I look for reflect, fizz. I roll over it with chaos. Then I look for regen. And then I mass val. I keep unidentifieds aside so that I can use them later with the unidentified sexton to get more. And then you can look at the big ones, so high quantity, and those ones give you more sulfite, so you can use those for delving. You could, yeah, I just use them all, but I'm saying technically the quantity does matter if you wanted to like get the most out of it. But to be honest, right now these gilded sulfite scarabs are only like 3 or 4 C, so sulfite's cheap, and so I just use every map, and it doesn't really matter. Scarabs are so cheap. I love this. And then I would just for now I've been running let's say a map, the gilded sulfite, and then these sack frags give 5% quant each. Gilded sulfite over the master mission because you get more, 60%, and then this is ambush. I grabbed the wrong one. Good thing I didn't do it. Here's my sulfite, and then I do sextons, so I just roll like 4 awakened sextons on the map. And then I do extra quantity, and I've been doing all of the sulfite nodes, so sulfite, sulfite, and then sulfite. And I have some weird tree right now where it's ritual, blight, and searing exarch, some influence, and yeah, and harby. I'm not putting anything on them. I'm just doing sulfite, and then I'll show you delving at 805 depth. Also wanted to mention before I collect sulfite that this thing that gives you azurite is really OP, because imagine I fill up my bar of 65,000 sulfite. This is 6,500 azurite. That's really awesome. You can just buy resonators. Then next thing, getting sulfite for just completing a map is really sick. And you also have the monsters surrounding it. I've gotten an X off of, like, big swings off of the monsters guarding sulfite, and the 1 max all res actually feels amazing. You get extra tanky and you move faster. This whole thing, like, farming sulfite actually feels really good. Delving is sick. I wanted to run one map with you just to show you. I'm literally just going to go through, and for this example, I'm not going to do all of the mechanics. I'm just going to run by this Cassia, because technically I didn't use a Gilded Blight Scarab, and so it doesn't have the 50% more maps, and it's not one of my favorite maps. It's not Waste Pool or Toxic Sewer to do the smaller Blight, so we get the more, the smaller lane, less lane, so we get more oil chests, and boom! That shit's satisfying. Let's keep going. That's the Explode AG if you don't know about that already. Curses and explodes everything, and it's really sick. So you can just run through. I probably click the altars. Basic currency duplicate, sure. We get, like, let's say we get an X and it doubles now, sure. Oh, we got 2 glassblowers baubles. I think it doubled immediately. Today I took alchemy and something else off my filter. Oh, we get scarabs now too. Oh shit. Oh, a scarab from the boss after 2. Nice. Got our sulfite, we're moving fast as fuck. We have 3 max all res, we're tanky as shit. They chilled me. It's okay, we're fine. Lost phasing somehow. The map must have some cooldown recovery rate or something messing it up. Let's see here. Buff expires 84% faster. So you almost don't have permanent bone offering, and you don't have the phase run up all the time. Dude, that's such a troll mod. I killed a boss for the extra 500. It's kind of a bad map for this. You'd rather a faster boss to get the extra 500, like YZ phase. It's kind of a lot. Also on, people might ask, why are you on 4 golems? I switched to a bone barrier version because I switched into Mistress of Sacrifice, and I'm bone offering divergent. So when I bone offer, I go up to 45 block, 30 spell block. So instead of flesh offering, oh, this map was minus res and we were fine. And then, so the bone offering gives us crazy block, yeah, 45, 30. Divergent bone offering, triggered with the wand, and then Mistress of Sacrifice to affect us and last longer. Then I realized, well, I give up the minion survivability, not going bone barrier, and the physical damage reduction, so I took this with I have 10 minions, and then my AG still at 103,000 life with the extra block from the bone barrier, so actually my minions are more tanky now. This is perfect for delving. And then I realized I don't really need the extra Carrion Golem maybe for the delving, because we have the AG for the explosions anyways, and we already have really good damage. And the survivability from the 10% fizz damage reduction is like 2.5 endurance charges. The recovery is nice for the really high recovery rate that we have, especially when you do a bottled faith and you go to 940. And then this physical damage reduction made me realize that I can then take Gruthkul, because I might not need Ralakesh for the bleed if I have such high physical damage reduction from the extra bone barrier, the 10%, the endurance charges, the extra physical damage reduction from Lunaris having 8 nearby enemies, having the extra physical damage reduction from being hit recently, because I was testing yesterday, even with evasion, I'm being hit constantly. I could tell because I had something that was going off every time I was being hit. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, there was something triggering. But now I want to show, straight up, 806 delve, and this has chain. That would be the only mod that would be a problem here. But we use Lunaris. I just sit on Lunaris now. I'm either going to have a Brass Dome or the Garb of the Ephemeral on the Animate Guardian. Right now we have Explode Animate Guardian, so I want the Brass Dome on me. But, yeah, the Chain 3 doesn't do anything because we're Chain Immune. And then our minions should be tankier than ever. Let me just get the Bona offering up. And now let's enjoy the new... Oh my god, I'm going to sit in the middle. I'm just going to sit here. Wait, start the encounter. Alright. Watch this. It's actually hilarious. And then the Bottled Faith just goes off. So something I need to do now is actually go enchant my belt for some evasion rating while phasing, or reduced effective curses while on consecrated ground, now that I have a Bottled Faith in my build. And dude, I love where we're at with the build. 806 delve and I'm tanking. It's really sick. I think I can probably tank 30 wave simulacrum now, AFK, just, you know, keeping up the trigger. And all it took was the bone offering, Mistress, and putting in the bone barrier forbidden jewels instead of the extra golem, so my own defenses. I want to show you one more. Here's an Azurite Fisher. It's a triple node, so this one has a boss. Let's show off a boss one. We have the bone offering up. We're still good. So then we have the high evasion. We have the pretty high block. I feel like the 30 spell block just is like saying you're 30% tankier. And then I also get the regen from bone offering. That's the other aspect. You get hit, and when you've blocked recently with bone offering, you regen. So it grants 2% of life regen per second because I blocked recently, so I go to 1067. You don't need to block every hit, you just need to block recently, which is every 4 seconds, which actually works with our Gruthkul. Additional physical damage reduction for each hit you've taken recently, you see, 4 seconds. This keeps coming up. I really like it. And so I should be the most tanky to physical, and I think chaos is my weakness of all the stuff here now. And so it would either be max chaos or more life. And to be honest, at this point, I think the most efficient thing would be more life, not to up my chaos. So that's where we're at. It's pretty funny, really tanky. All it took was, for delving, I realized, yep, just put in the bone offering and swap the these forbidden jewels are really nice because you don't have to do major build changes, and you can do huge powerful swaps in the build and still run the same build. This actually makes it so you have more build diversity, because more builds should be viable because they can just swap powerful ascendancies around. Obviously you have to have them, but hey, isn't that the point? You can play, get the items, you put them together, you make cool builds. Yeah, it's cool shit. Min-maxing, it's fun. Really enjoying it. Oh, I ended up doing one more. I'm just having so much fun with this. Look at this. Okay, just going straight down, and this is where I left off at the end of the stream last night. I didn't have any more sulfite, so do one more node. 816. I made some more progress just for fun, and figured let's push one more. So we got this node. What we got here? What we got? Oh, more of these guys. Ah! It's hilarious. Goddamn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be weak to like element and chaos now, which is actually a great thing. It's so funny to finally be tanky to physical as a witch. This again without the guardian scion thing and without the other ways we've done it. Nice. This build's sick. Hope you guys enjoyed the delving though. Thank you guys for watching. Probably gonna be doing more delving today. Let's try to hit 1,000. Let's be the #1 necro and yeah, thank you guys for watching. POB in the description with all the changes, and thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!